Welcome to another episode of Pepsi's Central Love Vote. This episode of Pepsi's Central Love Vote is brought to you by Alpha Brain. Uh, get your get your supplements today. Anyways, so I'm here with SoundCloud rapper Komatos.
Oh man, you just took like a fat shit on my confidence. But yeah, I'm on SoundCloud, so that's fair.
Uh, I'm on SoundCloud too. Nothing to be embarrassed of.
Link me, bro. I'll listen to your music after
All right,
this.
hold on. Afterwards.
Hell yeah.
Uh, Yeah, so I made a new SoundCloud. I I have my older I still upload on the one, but I have a separate one just for a separate music project I'm doing. But
Is it like non hip hop related or?
yeah, my new
Oh, okay,
one's
that
not.
makes sense.
Yeah. Um
No, I
so
mean like no offense to rappers who make like 50,000 pages, but I can't keep up with them. Like
yeah,
MF
it's
Doom and Lay Real. I love them, but they fucking make like a bunch of different accounts and it's like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's I I I have I have way too many YouTube channels. I've been lately cutting down you know, cutting down on them and stuff because originally I have this channel which I've had for years since I was 13, and so I created I uploaded everything on here originally, but then I I s- I noticed that I lost subscribers just because I had videos. I had a couple few videos. Let's say it was like a gaming video, and they got like hundreds of thousands of views or whatever, and people liked
Right.
them. And then I uploaded like vlog videos, and then I started losing subscribers, like 10 subscribers, just because of that. And so I created separate YouTube channels so that I have something for every buddy. But then yeah, but lately I've been just cutting down on the channels. It's too confusing. But
Exactly, bro. And it just like when you're not losing subs, you're definitely not gaining them with a bunch of channels. Like I've made like fucking a dozen channels since I was like real young. So I
mhm.
mean, if I just kept my original first channel, if it didn't have all the like cringeworthy shit on it, I would I would have plenty of subs and I wouldn't be worrying about it. But
I oh my God. I've been deleting so much of my old shit lately.
me too, man.
Not even videos. I even have music and stuff I've deleted like off SoundCloud and stuff. Oh my God. It's I don't know. It's weird, like watching some old stuff because like the some videos I made like in middle school, they're just it's kind of weird because I felt like I was more ambitious when I was younger,
Right,
but the stuff I was making was complete shit.
garbage.
Like,
I feel that.
like I don't know. I felt like I had like, I don't know. I felt like I was more ambitious. I mean, I don't know. I might be more ambitious than that. Well, I make better shit now. That's a way to put it.
Yeah, definitely,
Even
man.
though this is the funny thing is I cringe. I'll go back in the past and cringe at my stuff. But you know what's funny? 10 years from now, I'll probably look back at this and cringe.
I don't know. I like to think about that stuff sometimes because it's like, will this really be something I I didn't want to say like 10 years from now?
Yeah.
Like that's always crazy to think about to me because it's like I'll look back. Honestly, I like anything before. It's like every year something like resets in my brain and it's just like everything you did the past couple of years is shit. You should just delete it.
Hmm.
But you know, I don't know, man. One time I smoked crack in like 2014 or 15. I can't even remember. And then ever since then, I've been making like tolerable music. So I think crack should be like it should be the next. You know how like Akai's, what are they? the superfood, you know? I think like crack should be the next superfood. Like we should take a vote on that.
Oh my God. So how long have you been making music for?
Wow. Since like I don't know, maybe 2011, but I didn't like I made tapes and freestyles and really awful shit. And then 2013, I just like I got into this like I don't know, 2012. I was playing like StarCraft, uh, and I was just this little ass kid essentially floating around on the internet, and
Hmm.
fucking this dude, his rap name is Ghost Rider. Uh, he's just like kind of fathered me through this shit because like
Hmm.
I met him on StarCraft. He added me on Facebook, and then like ever since then, I've been like enveloped in this weird little Facebook community of uh I guess musicians and like shit posters and
Yeah.
really weird stuff. But
The last two podcasts I did, um, well, I did one with it was a show. Oh, and you know who Rowan is, right?
Rowan,
Shepherd.
how do you spell his
It's like SHE. I don't
S?
even looking at his last name right now, but it's like I think it's like
Oh, Shepherd,
SHEP. Shepherd, yeah.
bro, the ginger dude.
Yep.
Man, he's such a king. I love that guy.
Yeah, I do too. So I did Shepherd and Navi. Those are the two I've interviewed,
Navi.
and yeah, he's not in the Facebook community. I don't think. I don't
Oh,
think.
okay. Um,
I He's kind of part of. It's weird. He's part of that, but he's not the
there are
Facebook.
so many like subsets of this
Yeah, it's
like
so
group of
weird how
people.
big it is. It's so weird how many people there are. So,
Honestly, yeah, I've actually this was my I think this is my first year working with Shepard on some stuff, Rowan.
mhm,
So we released well we I don't know. We haven't like worked directly or anything. We will
mhm.
if one of us doesn't die soon. But but you know, like we did a song with this with a like a just this massive posse cut at the beginning of the year called Dissociate, and then this Danish singer named Sanser is doing this song called Fuck Clout and just so happened to feature both of us on it. So that's yeah,
Mhm.
that's about all I know history wise with him.
Yeah, I've made two songs with them. Though
Oh shit.
the one song, I don't think it's. I think it's on YouTube. Maybe I deleted off of SoundCloud because I didn't like it. I was gonna redo it pretty much, and for this album I was making, but I scrapped the album in order to make this newer album that I'm gonna release on 4th of July.
I saw a
Yeah,
post about that.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna release it 4th of July. I was gonna drop it in August, but but I'm just gonna release it earlier because I don't know. I think it's good enough at this point.
Well,
But I have enough.
if you need a feature or anything, hit me up because I might record in a
All
couple
right.
hours. I just paid for some fucking studio time and
Yeah.
uh yeah, I got you.
All right.
I'm excited to hear that though.
Yeah. It's not a rap album or anything. It's like
Oh,
there is some rap, I guess, on it. It's I don't know how to describe it really. It's all over the place, but
I'm gonna be honest. I love rap, but
I do too.
I fucking hate the rappers that I come in contact with the most of the time. They're so they're the least humble people I know.
Yeah.
They're massive fucking douches.
Okay, I gotta tell. Okay, so not too long, like a month ago or something, a few weeks ago, something like that. I like you've been on Reddit and you see those people that are like, hey, you You guys want to join a rap collective? You know those people?
Oh right, Brockhampton.
Yeah, like those type. Well, yeah. Actually, that's where I found this guy. He was on the
Okay.
Rockhampton subreddit, and he was asking this. And okay, so I don't really talk to those people or anything.
Mm.
But I okay, so and I'm still doing it. I don't. I'm not. I did have like like a rap group or whatever at one point, but
Hmm.
that's discontinued. But I so I had this YouTube channel. What's called Pyrowork Empire, and it's like it's kind of the name for like my group. So like me and my friends like make videos together on this channel and all that stuff. And over the years we've always done that. And so um even like people that I've made music with are kind of part of like the group and stuff. And so um so I've been looking for people who just want to I guess join the Pyrowork Empire, as in like what I'll do is like I'll like upload uh their music to like YouTube and all that stuff, kind of like promote them, get their
Oh
stuff out there.
okay.
And I just think I don't know, I just think I just want to because it's a thing, but I want it to be like a little bit bigger and have more people involved and collaborate on music, videos, all that stuff. And
You know, we need more people like you. Like I'm gonna talk a lot of shit on this podcast in particular. Like usually I don't do that, and I just come in and talk about how we should legalize meth and shit. But
we
but
should actually.
but yeah, no, I'll do that for sure. But I just have a lot of people I don't like right now. A lot of
Yeah.
like I don't know if you ever heard of him. I'm gonna drop his government. Nicholas Bandanza,
I don't
aka
know.
Shroomhead.
That name sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Shroomhead sounds familiar.
yeah. I mean, no one has to deal with him anymore because his his channel got deleted. Um, but for like years, I think this dude was scamming people for heroin money, and I'm not even kidding. Like,
Dude, there's some sketchy fucking people. Still sketchy
bro,
rappers.
yeah. If anyone listening to this ever hears a Shroomhead, just tell him to pay Max his tell him to pay Bill Vegas his $20 back. I mean, how like I saw a status from one of my like Facebook friends. His name is BGM. He posted something like, "Isn't it embarrassing to owe someone like $20 or like $30 or less? Because it's such a insignificant amount. Like I don't know. That's like something you should just be able to pay back right then. Like I owe people money, but never something as like small as that. I don't
Hmm.
know, man. That's
But
just crazy.
yeah, I, I didn't I didn't finish my one story about the
Oh
guy on
my bad.
Reddit. Anyways, he said like hit me up on Discord. I was like, you know what? I've been finding people. You know what? I'm actually gonna hit him up. I was like, hey man, da 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 da, kind of explain shit. And okay, this is weird. He's like, I just want to find some rappers and people to collaborate with. And
Mm.
I went to him and I said, hey, yeah, I have this thing. I explained the channel. I was like, yeah, I work with rappers and da da da. And then he was like, I'm already in a band. And I'm just
What?
like, I said, okay, but this is not a band. I'm just saying I have this platform
It's like a
that,
network.
yeah, I just network and da da da. And then he responded, he's like, you're not even popular enough.
What?
Yep, he's just a cunt. And I know these type of people. I've talked to these people before. These like it's just these weird people that have this like very this ego where like these there's just SoundCloud like ego where like it's usually like people that are like I'm gonna get in the break into the SoundCloud industry. I'm gonna be the next
People who
little punk
buy
and shit. But
plays and
yeah,
and then flex their stats like Draco
yeah.
Holger.
I don't know what this guy is. I don't know his name or the music he makes or whatever, but I get the impression he's one of those guys. I got that impression.
Yeah, I just had an encounter with someone like that. I did a remix to a fairly popular song earlier this year by this uh like SoundCloud Facebook rapper named Draco Holger. I did a remix to his like most popular song called Overload cuz he wanted me on it. Like I'm pretty sure I could find the messages somewhere. But yeah, and then I released it on Valentine's Day or some shit, and a week later he was just like, "Man, you gotta take this down. You gotta blah blah all this shit." He was like really aggressive. Like I genuinely thought he was tweaking on like ice or some shit. Like that man had to have a meth pipe on him. But yeah, so he was really aggressive about it, and I took everything down, but it still shows up in the URLs when you type in uh that song. I don't know if it does anymore because it's all deleted, but I was like, dude, I cannot fucking change Google search. Like, I don't own Google. I just deleted
Hmm.
it off of all the pages. And then he didn't talk to me for a while, and he solved this beef, or he tried to solve this beef between me and one of these IRL rappers I know. I'm not sure what his stage name is. His name's Alex, though. And so that was whatever. He wasn't being a dickhead. Alex kind of was, but we made up about it eventually. And then out of nowhere, that Draco kid blocks me, and then he was like, "Yo, Alex is a fucking racist and blah blah blah," and he talks shit about your like mental illnesses uh and he like essentially like photoshopped conversations between him and Alex because it was like I've seen Alex talk shit on me before, and that's not like how he would do it. So I was like, yeah, man, that's great. I don't really want to be in the beef though. Don't include me. And then I mean, Alex is like IRL. I can just go over and be like, hey, man, what's your? let me see what you guys said. And he showed me the messages and shit, and nothing of the sort. And then Draco goes, and because I wouldn't fight against Alex for being a racist or whatever, he blocks me and then hits me up on one of his like 50 other accounts. This Draco kid is a fucking weirdo. He has like 50 accounts where tag he'll be like, this rapper fucking sucks, and then on his and then on his main account he'll tag the rapper and be like, bro, why is this person talking shit on you? Like, man, weird guy. But anyway, to finish it up,
No.
he he then proceeded to call me racist and a pedophile and all these things in this in this like chat section, comment section, whatever. And I was just like, well, where's, I don't know, what's the proof? I post some really sketchy things sometimes, but I'm not like a legitimate, I don't know, sex offender or
Yeah,
misogynist or
just yeah,
whatever. It's all like edgy shit.
yeah,
But I I don't know. He never provided any examples, and this dude, bro, I'm not even gonna say it out loud, but this dude hit me up with screenshots from Draco's page, where Draco was like screenshotting some of my. I posted a status and I was like, "How to incite a race war," and then the the first comment was me saying, "Oh, this isn't Google," and Draco posted that and was like, "If you side with this racist motherfucker, I swear to God, blah blah blah, you're illegitimate." And this dude, fresh out of Africa, sends me the screenshot, and he's like, "Look at this hard R." Yeah, I should be the one offended by this kind of shit, but I'm not, because he's like straight out of Africa, and Draco's
straight
living in like
out.
Draco's out here living in like a 1 bedroom studio apartment in fucking Oregon or some shit. So that's like,
Oh wait, where is he from in Oregon?
I I don't even know
Oregon.
if.
I live in Oregon.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I was thinking of moving there.
It's yeah.
It
Depends where you live, I guess. I
yeah.
live I live in kind of a shitty small town. There's not really much to do. Uh, yeah, Drake. I'm kind of curious which part of Oregon he lives in.
Yeah, I honestly I don't even know if he lives in Oregon. I just like threw that out there because it's
Oh, okay. Yeah, because Shepard lives in Oregon. Because well, we've hung out before and stuff. But,
oh, Shepard hates him too.
yeah.
This one guy posted a picture saying Draco is not allowed in any community, and Rowan and I just shared the fuck out of that because he is Draco's just a piece of shit. Like I think it's funny when people say dumb shit like dumb like racist or like really offensive things because it's so absurd. It's like I could never legitimately think like that. But when you go as far as to accuse someone of like sexually abusing children, nonetheless, that's where I kind of draw the line. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's fucking yeah.
But that's Facebook.
hmm I've had weird fucking. I have come across the weirdest fucking people just starting shit with me, saying the most absurd. Just I had a guy get pissed off because I fucking It all started because I made a post where I said something like Squidward is obviously gay or something. And this guy was like, "Well, you're gay," or something like
Damn.
this really bad. I thought he was joking at first, like kind of like sarcastic. Well, you're gay,
Right,
and
that's
that.
funny.
And I was kind of I forgot what I said. It was kind of a little back and forth. Like I thought it was he was joking and stuff, and then he became serious, and he was all like, "No, you're genuinely a closet homosexual. You're just insecure." Fucking,
You're
and he said that
projecting
he
onto
like
Squidward.
and that's what he was saying and stuff. And it just like 3 hours. There's not even that. Like fucking 2 days of that post just like go back and forth with each other. And he eventually, I think I don't know what happened. He blocked me or something. I don't know. I thought it was just funny. It just started because I said Squidward's obviously gay or something.
A lot of people try to like say I'm like gay or a faggot like it's an insult. Like I don't know. I kind of evolved past that once I hit 5th grade, but
Yeah.
it's like yeah, I kind of do like dig. So
Yeah, I did.
I guess I am a faggot. I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
This is why I love podcasts. It's just free shit posting space where you can say faggot
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
retard and autistic without
Yep.
getting post blocked.
Yep.
That's all this
I
is to
love this.
me.
That's why I love this medium so much.
It's real nice. I'll have to. I don't know. This is a lot more chill than some of the other
Well,
guests.
uh, I have a regular podcast, like weekly podcast. I do. You can, be on it anytime if you want.
Dude, I will legit be a guest on like
I'm doing one tomorrow, actually.
yeah, like tomorrow, as in like
Or today. Today, sorry,
okay,
today.
okay.
Yeah, later
Uh,
today. I forgot.
if you let me know what time, I'll schedule around my recording, and we can totally fucking just hop right back on. Is it like chill like
There's
this
other
or
people on there. Well, there's usually well, it's other people. Lately, it's only been me and my one friend because everybody else is busy. There used to be more people on there, but there's just people have been busy and stuff, and so it's just been me and my friend because we haven't been busy doing shit.
yeah, I love being a guest on podcasts. It's fun. So whenever
How
you're like looking for a guest, I'm down.
how many have you done? Like,
I I myself have done like I want to say 3 podcasts where just like me and like another host or another couple of hosts
so
ran
has there
it.
been people that have like done stuff like this or whatever?
Yeah, where they invite me on as a guest.
Okay.
As for that, those other than the ones that I hosted, I was a guest on, I think most recently, uh, fuck, what is it? Underground Wicked Radio with DJ Snickers. I was being like legitimately interviewed though, so it was like
Mm.
a bit more tense. And then my girlfriend at the time had like legit just I woke up an hour before the interview and she ghosted me. Like she sent me a bunch of messages and then blocked me. So I was like, wow, this is gonna be a shit day. And it went well though. I really liked it. A lot of people enjoyed it. We talked about the health benefits of eating ass, and it was a really professional interview.
Yeah, this format, it's more there's not really interview, there kind of is like questions more free. I've been well, this podcast is it's inspired by like Joe Rogan pretty
Oh, okay.
much.
I feel
So
that.
yeah, I don't I'd say I'm not inspired by No Jumper. I'm very proud to say that.
Yeah, you're one of the few. I fucking wow. Adam 22 is a creep.
Yeah. I made a diss track on it.
It fucking sucks because like before these awful things were like apparent to me, they were like people in my most active collective right now is called Cute Boys, and
Mhm.
this one of our members, his name is Carlo Anthony. I think that's his stage name too. But yeah, he got like shouted out by Adam 22 from No Jumper, and it brought him fucking thousands of plays, and then I read about him, and ah, that just pisses me off. It's
I
like,
see. Would. I'd like to get the plays, but then there's a part of me that's like, because at first I made the diss track. Well, okay, it didn't get like any fucking play. Well, plays. Well, I uploaded on YouTube, not SoundCloud. I got taken down on SoundCloud because it's kind of a joke diss track. It's like I'm rapping over the story of OJ beat,
oh
kind
my
of like how
god,
Pusha T did, and
story of a D
but it's with
dog.
about Adam 22, and uh and then the song's called "The Ether of Adam 22."
That's great. Yeah, he
But
he he deserves it.
I didn't get any views, but the picture I used is a cover of he took a picture with his 15-year-old intern. The,
Oh my god, dude, he fucking I think Lil Pump was like 16 and Adam 22 was like filming
yes,
getting
I
his
posted
dick
about
sucked,
that. I didn't even know about that. I was like,
bro.
oh my god! When I watched I was listening to the Charlemagne one, and he mentioned that in like the beginning of the podcast, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And he said he's like, "Oh, I tried to," I he's like he was like saying like he was embarrassed and stuff. He was like, "No, I didn't mean to do that." But first of all, I think he was only high on weed. First of all, and
Right,
second, why would you just casually um why would you be physically there where a little pump is getting his dick sucked?
right. When he was 16,
Just
like I
going
don't
in.
know.
Will you just walk in? I don't know how old you are. I'm 19,
I'm
but like let's
19.
say okay, you're same age. So let's say it's like a 13-year-old boy getting his dick sucked or
Yeah,
something. Would you
yeah.
just walk in casual, nonchalant, like
No, I would fucking tell the authorities. I don't snitch, but that is a fucking 13-year-old young man getting his dick wet.
I know. And it's just fucking it's weird. He always like backpedals and shit whenever
Adam
those issues
22.
come up. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in I remember this one podcast he did with there was him, his girlfriend, Lil Xan, and some porn star, and they were talking. Adam mentioned the sex allegation things, and he's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, him and Lil Xan are talking about these like crazy bitches they had in the past or whatever," and he's all like, "Yeah, people have been saying I'm a sex offender, but that's all bullshit." And then he was talking about this one girl. He's like, "There's this one crazy story I have, but I won't talk about it."
Yeah, the Canada story.
Yeah, he was about to talk about it. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not
I
going to
wonder
say
how Lena feels about being with them with that. I don't know. That's like such a That's such a track record. Like I had to tell my girl the other day, like, hey, if you hear anything about me being a pedophile, it's not true. Just throwing that out there right now. But yeah. I don't know. Like there's
She
actual
seems kind of. It's not surprising that she's with him.
right.
I don't think she gives me thoughty vibes.
Yeah. I mean, even if that whole Canada thing didn't go down, because it's like I like to give people benefit of the doubt. People
Yeah,
can just write whatever they want. He still recorded Lil Pump at 16 getting his dick
yeah.
sucked. Like that is
And I think he
that
was. He said he was high, and I think he was only high on weed. He said or something. It's not
right.
like he's like fucking.
What a
Oh
Chad.
yeah. Because when I'm high on weed, it makes me want to fucking
Record
like
people.
I'll just go in and film this underage boy having getting his dick sucked.
Yeah, no
Okay.
no thought to it. I don't know. Like if I'm smoking weed, I'm just like, all right, I'm here right now. But if I'm like having
Yeah.
an edible, I can't even. I'm not even capable. Like I'm not even capable of moving. I went to Vegas the other day, and I was just there for a night, but I took like half an edible on the car ride there, and I woke up and like 6 hours later, and I was high for the rest of the day. It was so fucked up. My friend was just looking at me. He was like, "You shouldn't have fucked up like that. Now you can't even communicate." And I was just sitting there sweating, staring at him because I literally couldn't communicate.
Mhm.
Fucked up, man.
See,
Fat people shouldn't take edibles.
I do usually, and I but the thing is, I get them. I'm actually not going to go into details. I don't know. This is the
Yeah,
the law thing or
yeah,
whatever.
legal.
No, I'm sounding like I'm 22 right now, but I'm not trying to.
Hmm.
It's just about weed, but I the ones I get. Well, okay, I could get strong. I intentionally don't. Well, that mostly don't take. I just intentionally don't take like strong. Like
How
I
many
don't take a lot.
milligrams do you take, Julian?
I don't fucking know any of that shit. But I'm
Don't they
like,
have dispos
I
up there?
yeah, they do. But I get them from someone. But I
Oh, okay.
know, and I just ask. I'm like, hey, hit me up, and they're like, okay, I'm gonna give you. I didn't even tell me. I just say don't, not a lot. And I'm like, okay, and all it does, well, yeah, I've never actually gotten fucked up on weed. I intentionally actually don't usually, but
Yeah,
because I don't like that feeling at all.
I don't either. I'm
But yeah, so all it does to me is just make me really hyperactive, and then all that stone and all that shit. But,
yeah, I'm more of a pharmaceutical kind of guy, but
mm,
you know, I I guess smoking weed is a healthier alternative. So I've been trying to get back into that. Just it's not like it's good sometimes, but
see, I like it. I like it, but I think uh, I I just a lot of people around me make me not want to do it even more a lot of times
why is that?
because there's a lot of people are just really cringy with it. Like,
Right,
yeah, bro, I'm getting fucked up.
bro. It's a plant.
Weed.
It's a plant, bro. Legalize.
It's and they're like, I don't give a fuck, and like it's just I can't. Like
Meth is
I was
just
with
a
my
plant, bro.
I was with my friends doing it. I've done it with them, and they were I don't know. I just got this vibe where I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. Like they aren't cringy like that, but they were kind of I think because they're really high, so they're being really goofy and stuff, which is cool. But they're kind of going to that cringy territory. But I don't think intentionally. This is because they're really high and stuff.
Right.
But I was like, no, no, I just couldn't bring myself. I know a lot of people. Yeah, I've been friends with people who to the point where they don't even like if you ask to hang out and stuff, they're like, nah, I'm
It's got to be
busy. And
weed.
you know they're busy smoking weed and probably just high out of their fucking minds. And I don't know, a lot of those people I just kind of like I've hung out with them and stuff, and a lot of times it's just like it just kind of it's like their world pretty much, and it's just like they're just really boring to hang out with. Even high, you're just like, these don't do anything. You know?
Right. Yeah, like
I'm a very act like I like to when I hang out with you, I like to go out and do shit. I don't really like sitting down and just chilling, watching something unless it's something I'm like that's an activity I'm interested in doing, but I just don't I like to go out and do shit, not just sit there high on my mind. I don't know, I just don't like doing that.
yeah, I'd rather do that when it's like my alone time, you know. That's usually when I
Mhm.
get high. But that's like I don't are you jacking off right now?
What? Oh, you heard my fan.
Yeah, okay, that's what that is.
I
Yeah,
was moving my fan.
I'm sure. Julian, I've heard a lot of good things about my voice, but it's never been done on a podcast before, so this is the first.
It's actually the fan that's in that picture. With the glasses.
Yeah,
Glasses. Yeah, it's a fan.
it's fucking great. God.
Uh, uh,
So
but
yeah, legalize meth, 2K18. Um,
yeah.
it's just a
Actually,
plant,
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Um I actually knew someone who I had to tell this.
What?
You reminded me when you said like, "Are you jacking off?" There was this one time.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this anonymous.
All right.
This person anonymous. Okay, so this group chat I was in. Well, I wasn't in it. I'm in this group chat. I wasn't in it at the time, but someone was in there, and uh someone was like in there, like in the call, like everybody left. And so, well, there was like one other person in there, but they they went off doing something or whatever. I don't know. But this is okay, yeah, they were like off doing something or whatever. And uh so the one dude was in there, and the person, like, wasn't on cam or anything for a long time. And so he decided just to casually jerk off in there.
What?
And okay, so this was on Facebook, by the way. This was on like Google Hangouts.
Oh, okay.
And there was just it's a long story short. It was actually it was in a live stream, which made it funnier. Because what would happen is we'd it came from this. Okay, so I was in this Facebook group, and we decided to do like group chats. This was before the Facebook video call group chat thing, but we do it like hangouts and stuff. And it would always be on 24/7, and they're live streamed 24/7 on this
Oh my
channel.
god.
And so he was, because nobody was in there, someone left. He casually was jerking off to porn, and his cam was on, and he
Man,
didn't know he was in the group chat, or that he was in the hangouts. He was just jacking off. Like,
bruh.
I guess someone said they heard they were actually there. He thought they left. They were actually there, but they didn't like say anything. They're like just amazed by it, and they said they could hear like the porn playing in the background.
That happened to a popular
And what
streamer.
happened was he found out, and he's like, "Oh fuck, it's recording shit." And
That's awful.
he deleted the video. Even the live stream was like 24/7. He deleted the live stream that day.
Oh my god. Dude, you ever heard of Dark Side Phil?
Yeah. Oh yeah,
He
yeah.
he fucking lost like his
Yeah, I
sponsorships
saw it.
because
I saw it.
he got caught jacking off twice on the live stream, thinking that he wasn't live yet.
Yeah.
And man, I don't like that guy, but wow. There's this one video where he was doing a review, or no, he was doing an unboxing of some game, and it's like 10 minutes of him talking about it, but in the background the whole time, like he addresses it the very fucking minute the video starts. It's like, yeah, guys, the fucking fire alarms in my apartment complex keep going off. So, and I got to do this unboxing video. So I guess I'm just gonna do it right now. And it's so ear piercingly loud and he's just talking shit about this game the whole time. And then by the end of the video, he fucking forgets to unbox it, and just it's 10 minutes of him just
Oh
talking
my
about a
god,
game.
I uh, his videos, dude. He uh yeah, the fapping video is hilarious. Where you see his facial expressions and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, the camera's on."
That shit is funny.
uh, he's a fucking loser.
Yeah, no, he's a piece of shit.
I like he uploads like it's like Super Mario Sunshine Part 653. He just uploads parts. That's what he does. Like the old YouTube format. I don't know. It's kind of funny because I remember seeing his videos a long time ago. A long like I didn't think much of him. I remember seeing his videos. I didn't really watch them or anything. But then he had like this like comeback or some shit. Like this rediscovery, like including me and like other people, like people started making like videos like talking about how much a loser he is and all this stuff, and, like the fapping incidents and all that shit. And I don't know. I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this guy. I don't know. But,
God, yeah, he's a fucking he's he's one of those people that you watch not for the content, but just because of who the person is and how they
yeah.
react to everything. Man, oh man, a lot of people blocked me today on Facebook because I made a post. You know, so XXX Tentacion died and shit,
Mhm.
and uh, he made a will when he was a lot younger, and then I guess he knocked up some girl before he got shot.
Mhm.
So people are like, "Oh my god, they shared an article calling him a piece of shit because he left the pregnant girl out of his will when he didn't know. You know, he didn't make his
Yeah.
will with her being pregnant. But the headline is just XXX Tentacion leaves pregnant girlfriend out of the will, and I shared it and I said, um, I redact everything I say about XXX Chad Tacion. This man is a king even after death, or something like that, and a bunch of people unfriended and blocked
Oh
me
my god.
because sarcasm doesn't translate well.
People get losers. People get pissed
Yeah.
when whenever I joke about white genocide. That's when people lose
Why?
it. It's so fucking funny. Okay, these people are like, and these are people that laugh at like edgy shit all day and make like jokes about X's death. But if you ever make a joke about white genocide, that just pisses off people for some reason. Because uh,
That's
now okay, I'm gonna preface this. I don't know much about it. I know it's like a conspiracy theory. I know there's incidences in South Africa or shit,
oh yeah,
killings
they're
of
like
white
raping
people.
little white kids and shit.
Yeah, yeah, it's fucked up shit. Uh,
But
I don't know about the genocide part. I don't know about that
yeah,
part.
you're not gonna.
The killings. I know there's killings.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that shit's funny or anything. Would I make the joke. I made on my old account. I made like jokes about it, and even on Instagram and stuff. I had a picture. This like I think I posted on Facebook. It's a selfie of me. This crazy. I'm doing this crazy face, and it's like obnoxious like Family Guy stickers and shit. Facebook stickers, and
Yeah.
it's like white, and it just says white genocide or something like that. And I lost Instagram follow just because of that picture and stuff. Right when I posted that, people don't. It's so weird to me because people laugh at like this edgy shit all day, and then we make fun of that. Like, no, crossing the line, and it's
Right.
just I know what it is though. It's because there's a lot of people, especially in the shitposting community and stuff. Most people are, most of us are very against political correctness, pretty much. Most of us are
Yeah, of
against
course.
that PC culture and all that stuff. And so a lot of us are probably mixed politically, I guess, but we overall kind of have like the same. We don't really like political correctness with the SJW culture, kind of. So we don't really like that stuff or whatever because we're
Not
usually
at
more
all.
open minded. Humor. We're I don't know, but like we're open minded and stuff, uh, and there's a lot of people who even on my Facebook and I've talked to who were who consider themselves conservative and stuff, the newer conservatives, and um every time I know why, because every time I would make a joke about red pill culture or anything, some of them like people would unfriend me and stuff, and it's just funny to me because they talk about how people get triggered all the time and shit,
But
but when you
then,
make a joke about their
yeah,
beliefs, they just like unfriend me or some shit, and
instant triggering.
yeah, it's just funny to me. That's why well, I consider myself I guess politically centrist or whatever. Like I don't care about politics
Yeah,
or
I
anything
don't care
really,
about
but
labels in general.
yeah, and but uh yeah, I don't know. It's just funny to me. These people, these edge lords act edgy all day, but then when you say something edgy about them, they just lose their shit. It's just weird. It's
Yeah.
like well, same with the X stuff. There's people like that.
Oh
Uh,
man.
there's a lot of people like that. I think I've said this. I made a podcast on this. I've said it a couple since he died and stuff. That I what I feel. I think it's most people's uh opinions on him is uh I didn't like him as a person. I don't think he should have died.
Right, right.
That was it. That's it. That's most people's general opinion on him.
Yeah.
Like
I
and so and but then people like if you ever even say that, people like say you're insensitive and people say or you talk about the abuse thing even before he died. They're
oh
like, but he donated to charity.
yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
that's like a meme at this point.
And
But he donated to charity.
it's like, man, oh, hey, jacking off again, I see. But people will get mad.
I need to stop messing with this fan. I'm
No,
gonna
it's
stop messing.
okay. Uh Fucking people will get mad at me cuz I paid a lot more respect to fucking Lil Peep dying, and
Yeah,
it's because he didn't really do anything bad. I mean, the worst thing
no,
you can the worst I hear about him is like these like the people in the Muslim community on here who don't like him because he was a drug addict and it like promotes degeneracy and whatever. And I'm just like, you're friends with me, but whatever.
the
And
Muslim community.
yeah, man, there's
Isn't there
like
a Facebook? I mean, I'm not surprised,
they're
but is it?
so they're so cool. Like fucking who's in there? Like Ahmed Khan. I got my
Oh yeah,
last
yeah,
name
yeah,
on
yeah,
that one.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
Ahab Harai and
yeah. I know. Okay, I know who you're talking. Yeah,
Awais and shit. Yeah.
yeah,
I
those
don't know. I'm
guys.
probably leaving out some people, but yeah, they're really cool. They're cool guys.
Yeah,
But yeah, a lot of people will just be like, "Oh, you just fucking sympathize with him because he's a cracker, and so are you." And just like, no, he didn't beat the shit out of gay people and brag about how he beat fags in jail
yeah,
and smash his fans' heads into concrete. I saw this video. Okay, so the funny thing about like X is I was into his music for like 2016, and that's about it.
yeah. That's
And
how I was.
yeah, I really liked the singles and features he would do, and so I got to like watch these things unravel, and it's like I'm still 50-50 on that whole abuse thing because I was following him and Geneva, and I was like watching because one second it would be like, oh, she fucked a bunch of people that like I don't know that he hated or something while he was in jail, and that like might have sparked something. And then on the other hand, it's like he got witness tampering charges and all that shit. So I'm like, that's kind of an unresolved thing that's never going to be resolved.
Yeah, at this point,
Like,
I don't. It's
yeah,
don't even like stress about it.
exactly. I don't really. I mean, even fucking Geneva's Instagram is like liar now. Is her name on there? Like, it's really fucked up. To an
Yeah,
extent, I really do feel
I
bad for
think you
that
kind of
girl.
have to be. That's the thing too. I don't know if it's true or not. I'd say most likely all that
Most
shit.
likely, because
But
he was a very violent guy. I
yeah,
mean,
but uh at the same time, it's like you have to be a fucked up person to hook up with someone like that.
right, dude. I
Like X is like so I would not even
yeah,
I
like
like no.
even Ski Mask had to break his like relationship off with X at one point
Hmm.
because he was talking about sacrificing his family to get himself more popularity. I think he was talking about like Ski's family, but they made up and whatnot. And then like
Yeah.
I don't know, Geneva herself. I saw those videos of her going through. Originally, people were saying it was like an exorcism or something, but I think it's just drug withdrawals. And X
Uh,
was like, he didn't lay a hand on her. So, I mean, it's not like, oh, he's just gonna not beat her in general. Because it's like there's cameras on him and shit. But it's like, at the same time, she was like
he
hitting him and all that. And I don't know,
he
man. I think they're both crazy.
he he obviously had borderline personality disorder.
Yeah.
Obviously. And I had someone actually I had someone on Facebook that I said that, and someone like one of his fans like I had on Facebook deny it.
Uh,
Like, nah, he didn't. Nah, he's just been through a lot, all that stuff. It's like, but
he's got
anyways,
demons.
he have like I'm pretty sure have you like re-listened to like a lot of his music recently and stuff.
I honestly have not.
Oh yeah, it's actually his after all because I for a while there's a big time chunk of time where I stopped listening to his music. And
Same.
now I've recently I actually right before he died, I started re-listening to stuff and uh but it is really his music's really eerie now. After that he died and like the abuse stuff, it's like you actually like it's pretty the music's kind of creepy in a way. Like it because the stuff he talks about, like especially his like more depressing tracks,
Oh yeah.
you can tell like I thought he was always thought he was a fucked up person, it was obvious, but you can tell he was even more of a fucked up person, and especially
Yeah.
taking into account of how his life ended at a young age and stuff, like all like those layers together. Like he there's that one song, it's called Skin, and
Oh, I remember that.
it's fucked up. He was like he literally talks about killing like one of his exes. And he's like he said something like it's like a weird it's like equipped with the pump. He's like shoot her in the head till she's like a stump or whatever.
I vaguely remember that song. That was from
Yeah,
like the era I really listened to him in.
and some of his music that's like yeah, some of like his older music they have like lyrics like he talked about like fucking he always talked about hurting people and stuff like
Right.
even about like exes like no pun intended
Right.
exes yeah, he always talk about like fucking them up and so that's why like all the abuse stuff is not even like surprising or anything.
Yeah, that's why I'm very cautious about who I get with because I write about my own like what do they call them, demons and shit. Like I've I've gone and gotten diagnosed and all that, so I just write about it with like
Yeah, I
free
do too.
conscious now. And uh but that's why I don't hang out with a lot of people because I'm genuinely fearful of uh something like that transpiring, like someone just you know claiming that I'm like an abuser or
Yeah,
or that I legitimately hurt people when I
yeah, I'm like that too.
I haven't. I mean, like X has been like that his whole life. Though you look at his fucking
Yeah,
2016 shit and before that, and it's all like Wow.
all he talks about is like fight, and I like
Yeah,
his older. That's actually my. It's kind of funny. That's actually like my favorite stuff from him.
yeah,
Like
like
he,
Suicide Pit and
yeah, he talks always. He's all talking about like fighting people and shit. That's
that
all it's
shit was
about.
great. But even
Yeah,
even his newer stuff, because like when he started releasing albums, that's when I feel like I started to not like his music, which sucks
yeah.
because I was really looking forward with all these great singles and features.
What I think is an underrated project from him. I wish he made more music. Like
Revenge.
Willy is Willy Wonka was a child murderer. I really
Oh,
like. I actually really think he did. He does the hardcore like screamo
I
shit. I think
think
he
the
does it pretty
reason
good.
I think the reason that project is good is because it's only like 3 songs long.
Yeah, yeah.
So if he
I
did
wish he
more
would have
shit
made
like
more.
that,
I wish he would have made more music like that.
yeah,
He probably would have, but
eventually.
yeah, but
But yeah, 17 I thought was really like fucking basic. I really liked
yeah,
the Trippy Red collab and shit like what were the songs like Jocelyn Flores and what is that one song is like In the Grave All Rot. I can't even. Oh, Garrett's Revenge or
yeah,
something like that. Yeah, those are all good, but it's like the project
yeah.
as a whole is like I don't even think Garrett's Revenge was on that project, but still, it's like the same era. So, and then
He,
that question mark album. What the fuck? Like
yeah,
I like the Joey Badass collab, and I like that sad song that which by the way that's like one of his most. I think that is his most popular song
yeah.
ever since
Well, because it's like his most radio friendly song.
which is weird because it's a song about if this girl or whoever he's talking about, whatever perspective he's talking about, this girl or this guy, if they don't like me, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, and it's
Hmm.
your choice, not mine. Like that is so. That is, I like it. It's a good song, I think, but it's
Yeah.
so fucked up, and I think that's why I like it because it's like
You've seen the music video?
yeah, where he
Yeah.
beats the shit out of himself.
If
Fucking
people, this is the thing. I got like the meaning of it pretty quickly, but a lot
oh,
of people are saying like he predicted his death and stuff. And
it's retarded.
it's no, it's he's literally just fighting him, killing like he's fighting him, he like fighting his old self. That's all it is about. That's why he looks like the
God,
old X. That's why that stunt double looks like the old X. He's just
yeah,
fighting his old self.
exactly. He's
And
not. He's not faking his death. He's not. Drake didn't kill him.
oh
Fucking
my
all these
God.
goofy. Like I love conspiracy theories, but god
Isn't it
damn.
weird though? Isn't it weird that people still haven't figured out who killed Tupac and Biggie? Isn't it kind of weird? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Because they died in what 96, 97, right?
yeah. And
Yeah.
because they found X's killer,
Like instantly.
yeah. And I guess, well, I guess back then it was harder, maybe, but at the same time, I feel like they would nowadays. I don't
Nah,
know.
because dude, that's only like a 2 decade old case now for
Yeah.
both Pac and Biggie. I honestly, technology has been moving really rapidly lately, but
Mhm.
at the same time, I feel like I don't know. I feel like they should have information on that. Like that
Yeah.
was that was like when we started to reach. I feel like we're in sort of a peak before a crash in technology right now, and I feel like it
Mhm.
started in like the 80s, 90s,
Yeah.
and it's gonna keep going for like another 100 years until something stupid happens.
Hmm.
Because
Cause
humans.
like, uh, well, the I know the Tupac one. Uh, they're both drive-bys, but Tupac's the killers they like killed him or whatever, and then drove off, but like nobody like found them or anything. But the Biggie one was similar, but I find that one to be more sketchy because there's actually footage of it and stuff,
There
and
is.
yeah, there's a footage, and there's a lot of people that were there and witnessed it and stuff, and because it was, I think, did he got, I'm trying to remember, he got out of like some event. I don't know if it was a boxing, what was, is something like that. And he
Right.
got out with like whoever was with him, and this car drove by and shot and killed him or whatever. And I think he was in his
Yeah.
car. He went in his car, and then someone drove by and like shot and killed him or something. But I don't know. It just seems
I don't
uh,
know, but I think the Pac one is equally sketchy because didn't Pac
yeah,
get clipped in Vegas, like one of the most active fucking places?
yeah, and well, a lot of people, I think, I kind of side with that conspiracy theory that Suge Knight was part of it.
Oh yeah. No,
I
I
think
believe
he
it.
got,
Like
yeah.
I think a lot of people believe it for very obvious reasons because Suge Knight
Yeah,
is like
fucking sketchy.
he's
He
a
ran over a dude in his car.
yeah. Yeah, that shit's crazy. Like even Snoop Dogg murdered someone and he isn't nearly as scary. Like Snoop, you
No,
know, he's like a you can respect him. I know that's
yeah.
weird after saying he just murdered someone, but
I don't
he
think he. I don't. Well, I don't know the situation. I don't know if it was self defense or he just. But in either way, he did. It wasn't like he was like
he didn't
intentional.
plot it. It wasn't
Yeah,
premeditated. Yeah.
yeah. But
Which, you know,
it's not good. But at the same time, it's not like
it
he
needed
was.
to happen. Like
Yeah,
if it was self defense, like I wasn't there. No one was there
yeah,
except for Snoop and the dude who's fucking decaying beneath us. But yeah, that's like obviously people who if you can provoke someone to kill you into self-defense and they, you know, get off with self-defense charges or charges
mhm.
as their defense, um then you probably fucking deserved it. Like
Yeah. It's there's a similar scenario not with rap, but you know who Varg Vikernes is, right?
oh my god, when he
Yeah,
fucking killed Euronymous.
yeah. It like I don't see. I actually don't. I that's actually a situation too where I don't. It wasn't. I don't think it was self defense, but at the same
No, it
time,
wasn't.
it wasn't. But at the same time, I don't really care because of who your anonymous was. Nobody cared
Yeah.
really. It's
Yeah, that's why he got a very minimal sentence. Like Varg is kind of a piece of shit, like
yeah,
nationalist or whatever you want to call him. He was like a neo-Nazi, I guess. But I mean that says a lot when a neo-Nazi can get off on killing someone and
yeah,
no one bats an eye. I mean, even fucking Dead shot himself before Varg could get to him. Like,
yeah. But your anonymous was the one that took the picture of dead body.
yeah, that
Which what the
was.
fuck, dude?
I kind of want that. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. But his videos are hilarious. Var's videos. The
Oh my god, yeah. He is such a fucking weird guy.
like he claims to not be a national or neo-Nazi or anything, but he okay, I'll defend him a certain extent. I don't think he's like an outright racist, like but he you can tell he has some subtleties, like some of
Oh
his
yeah.
videos he's made, like that video he's talking about like we're not Africans or whatever. And he always talks about like well he claims to be a European nationalist or whatever, like, but not racial that's not racial based, but still
I mean, most
it's
Europeans are white anyway, so
yeah,
it's like, you know where
yeah,
he's getting at.
yeah. But I don't know, his videos are weird.
Not that
But
there's anything wrong with white people,
yeah,
but
but
that shit's fucked.
his video titles crack me up. Red pilling snow niggas. Niggas in the wood. I forgot the rest, but those are the ones I remember. There's one that was like
He's
called Fuck Peter Jackson.
he's such a. I wanted to do a song with him, but he just retired Birthsum the other day. So
Oh, did he just the other day? Like
yeah, no, like maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know, something like that.
wait, did he like announce somewhere?
Yeah, yeah. Like
Hmm.
it was over. I mean, I think it was around the time X and Jimmy Wapo died because I just like
Shit.
barely heard about it, and not a lot of people were posting about it, which that kind of fucking sucked that Wapo died.
Yeah.
And
I'm
no one
glad.
posted about him.
I'm very happy that um like a lot of people didn't talk about his death, but I'm happy that a lot of the major media outlets did actually touch on his death also.
Oh yeah,
I'm happy with that. I'm happy for that. But because a lot of those situations they usually don't touch on that and stuff.
yeah,
But,
exactly, man. That
but
fucking sucks though. That would fucking. I would be so mad if I died and then shortly after someone bigger than me died and just took up all the coverage on it.
mhm.
That would suck.
Fucking some of the stuff on a lot of the stuff on X, those like the people like exploiting his death is like sick. Like the videos I've
Right.
seen, oh my god, the fucking the ghost box videos. Have you seen those
Is it those
on X?
disrespectful ass videos of Peep
Yep.
and X that are like, we just called seance on Lil
First of
Peep
all, and
or
there's a lot on them
XXX?
too. It's like a genre now. Well,
Yeah, it
it's been a
is.
genre, but there's a lot of videos on X recently. First of all, why the fuck would they talk to you?
Right.
Like, they would not give a fuck about you at all. Like, I'm sure. And wouldn't you like go to like their grave or some shit? Like, why would you just like at your house? Hey, what's up, Michael Jackson? Into a radio thing. Hey, what's up? What? And he's gonna be like, oh hey, he's gonna be like, oh hey, what's up? Back? It doesn't make
That's
any
fucking
sense.
great. Dude, X has the most badass grave ever. I fucking saw it earlier today.
I didn't
Someone
see the
posted
grave.
it.
I saw the funeral
Let
stuff
me
or the memorial thing, or whatever. But
let me send you his grave. It's like this fucking like what do they call them? Like mausoleums or something?
mhm.
Hold on.
You know, it'd been funny if the ghost box if they're like, can you? And the guy in the voice box like say something, and X says, you hear in the voice box, eat my ass. If I was a ghost and that it was real, if all that stuff was real, I was a ghost, I would say stuff like that.
Dude, all the time.
I was
All the
what
fucking
I was
time.
watching. Oh my god, I was watching. Oh my god, my friend sent me something fucking weird. I was watching a so um you know the show Ghost Adventures, the fucking gay
Right.
ass ghost hunting show. Okay, so they did an episode. Their last episode was actually they filmed it not far from where I live, and they they went to this amusement park we have in Oregon called the Chant Forest, and it's kind of like a uh, it's like a ghetto not Disneyland, but it's an amusement park, so it has rides and it's like fairy tale based and shit. And supposedly it's haunted. First of all, I've never heard it being. I went there as a child every year, and I've never remember it being hearing anything about being haunted. And they went, there's a haunted house. Uh, not ride, but they have a haunted house thing there or whatever. And there's like animatronics of like, monsters and shit. And they went in there, and it just so happens that the ghost is in the fucking haunted house thing. It just so happens it's in there. And
Oh my god.
they have the EVP thing or whatever where they can look at the
Electronic
bodies. Yeah, they can
voice
see
something.
the structure of the body or whatever. And like it's all like dancing. It looks like it's dancing or some shit. And it is just retarded. But I just thought it was hilarious. There's like people that I knew and stuff like that, like people like my family members and friends, all that stuff. Like people like knew about it and stuff, and we were all like laughing at it because it's like that's such bullshit. There's never like ghosts there or hauntings there or anything. Never.
I was fucking listening to this podcast that Post Malone was on. It was like Post Malone
Oh,
and
extreme
Joji, I
one.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
Post Malone and Joji, and they were talking about how they enjoyed ghost stories or or Ghost Adventures, whatever the fuck. There's like 50 of those shows. But
Hmm.
shortly after, I remember watching an episode and Post Malone was on it, and I think
Yeah,
a
I didn't
ghost
watch
told
that.
him
I didn't watch it, but I saw
the
the.
ghost told him he like looked homeless or he smelled or something, and I was like, all right, yeah, these are fake. Okay,
Yeah.
that was
Oh my God. uh, I want to. I would like to like discover something like that or something paranormal. I've had incidences where like I've seen weird shit, but like I would like to have something like interesting paranormal to happen to me sometimes. I wish that stuff like was legit, but uh I don't know. It's just funny that like every episode of those shows like something dramatic happens. It's like more likely a lot of times a lot of places you'll go to maybe there's nothing at all. Maybe there's not. Maybe there is somewhere else you didn't even expect. You know,
right.
it's just funny to me that there's just always something dramatic happening.
That yeah, I don't know. Those that's why I always thought the shows were fake because it's like there's not always going to be a big break in every fucking episode. You're not going to be like, oh, this is significant proof of ghosts being real. But I think it's because it's like it's all like the media too. It's all like sensationalism and shit. It's just like if nothing happens, then who's gonna watch it?
Exactly. And I know that's why like the yeah, like that Ghost Adventures show. They picked that Enchanted Forest, that amusement park, just because of the amusement park. That's what made it interesting, and that's the reason why they choose that because I'm pretty sure they because like each state has like their own supposed haunted places and stuff. They probably have already done all this stuff in Oregon already, so they're like, "What's the most interesting place in Oregon we haven't been to?" Oh, the Enchanted Forest. We'll go there, even though there's no hauntings or reported of hauntings at all there ever.
Right.
But they just went there just because it's the most interesting place to film and something like that to happen at. But the I I've seen some weird shit before. Not even too long ago, like a few months ago, I saw some shit in my house. But I don't know. I'm still a skeptic on certain things. I take in things with a grain of salt. I see and
Definitely.
stuff. But um even I was with my friends and they actually went like kind of ghost hunting and they just went to fucking cemeteries and shit. But they were trying to ghost hunt. I didn't go out or anything, not because I'm scared of ghosts, but I was like, I just don't feel like fucking. This was like March or some shit. And it was cold out. I was like, I don't want to fucking walk around cemetery at night. I don't know, but they all didn't see anything,
Of
but
course.
they felt they said like there's kind of some weird shit, like weird noises. There's some weird shit, but who knows what that was? That could be anything. But I don't know. I'm open to that stuff, but I just it's just that there's just so like there's supposed a lot of proof of that stuff. But there's not like good evidence at all for any of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Like go on YouTube. Like there's so many of those videos, but they're like almost all fake. All of them. It's just
Why? I don't know. What if like what if it's like a I feel like there's someone who thinks it's a government conspiracy theory that there are actually ghosts, but the government set up these fake ghost shows to make it look fake and like ghosts aren't real and shit. I feel like there are some conspiracy theories about that.
I bet. I I had this theory, and there's people have this believe in this theory too. Is I explain it to people, but people always like just think I'm like high. They're like, are you high? But I think that ghosts aren't actually dead people. That they are they're actually like interdimensional beings. They're something that completely different. They're like their
Oh,
own
right.
their own thing. They're not
They're
like
not people or souls or whatever.
no, they're just a being. That's what they are. They've always been around. That's just they come out here and there, then fuck off. I don't know. I just think it makes I just think I just think it makes more sense to me. It does than
Yeah.
someone that just dies and then why would they always just be haunting? Why would why would they be in the same location? Why would you see a ghost wear clothes?
Oh
Doesn't none of
shit.
it makes any sense.
You remember that? I don't even know what it's called. I legit can't remember this movie. Maybe it was like Beetlejuice or no, I don't think it was Beetlejuice. I don't know. It was like this movie. I just remember this particular scene with the this. It's like this couple and they're ghosts, but they don't realize it until they go and try and open up the door to their house, and it's like it leads them to like sort of like hell. There's like a giant like worm thing in the desert, and I don't know.
Oh wait.
That freaked me out as a kid because I was like, "This is what ghosts see. I don't want to be a ghost." I
That's Beetlejuice. That's
was it
Beetlejuice.
was Beetlejuice. Okay,
Yeah, when they would go into there's that room in the house with the
dude, nightmare fuel though. That
yeah,
ends that whole movie was nightmare fuel. But at the very end, that guy with the shrunken head in the
yeah,
lobby, that one really killed me as a kid for some reason. I legit couldn't sleep after seeing that face.
yeah. You know what's weird? When I was a kid, I didn't I actually didn't find it scary or anything. I didn't think much, but when I watched it recently, I was like, this movie's actually this is kind of fucked up movie.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean realistically, it's
It,
like
it's like a comedy and stuff, but like the idea and shit,
yeah.
it's disturbing actually. Well,
Shout
originally the movie was even going to be more messed up, but they cut out a lot of stuff in the script that they wanted to appeal to more like family audiences and stuff. But
which is
like,
fucking retarded. Like
yeah, but even interesting to see what the original revealed because it was going to be more. Their death, the couple's death was like more like disturbing and shit, and
right.
I think even some of the creatures, and then like I forgot Beetlejuice. I think was like some like not Muslim, but like he was like I don't know anything about it. Like some like Muslim lore, like like a demon or something like that, something weird like that. But they changed that because I guess in their heads they're like, well, we have to appeal to like why nobody really knows about the lore or anything of that stuff. Like we have to appeal to more wider audiences. But
Yeah, we don't want to fucking brainwash kids and give them more nightmares. Shout
yeah.
out my fucking IRL. This guy I went to high school who's commenting on the shit right now. Shout out Caleb. Caleb fucking Kerr. I remember
Shouts out to Caleb.
I remember fucking the first time I met him. I think I was like freaking out and shit because I was still relatively a pussy or straight edge as the kids call it these days.
Hmm.
He said something about having something on him, and then like a police officer was in class. So I was like sitting right next to him, and I was like, this is gonna incriminate both of us. I'm so fucked. But
Hmm.
nothing happened. Good memory, very good memory of me being a fucking pussy.
Yep. Who'd you who would you like to hear me like have on this podcast?
Who would I like to?
Yeah, because I've been trying to okay, so for a while I've actually hit up a lot of like random people, but I usually it's either no response or people are busy, but I've kind of like ran out. not ideas, but I don't know really know who to get next or hit up. Do you have like anybody like interesting, Like
Um, like what kind of, just for this one in
it's
particular?
it could be it could be like uh so like this podcast it's usually I'm probably usually gonna get like SoundCloud artists, YouTubers, usually those people, but I can open I well this podcast is for like pretty much any type of person, but
Yeah, because so far you've
it's usually those people.
only had these like shit posting rappers on so far. You should just get a plain shit poster on. You should get like
Just their posters. I mean
uh who should get like who's a good one? Fucking like Aaron Springer, Ahab Harai, or something like
Aaron
that.
Springer.
I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He shouted out my music once, so he's a cool guy. But
Yeah, I usually try to get people. Okay, I usually try to get people that have kind of done something, like as in like
something
they've made
important that's
music,
not shit
they've made
posting.
yeah, because what happens is if I invite those people, I people are be like, I want to be on your podcast too. I shit post too, I guess, and so
Right. Well, I didn't. This is literally our first time talking. Like,
yeah.
I didn't even think you knew I was an artist. Like, I thought you were just like, oh, you
No,
let
I saw
anyone
you.
on.
I've seen you talk about movies or posted about it. I've seen it before. I've listened to I think like two. I just only listened to like two of your songs or something
Damn, two.
casually.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, not like nonchalantly, but just listening.
you should
But
you should have me on with like someone from my collective.
all right,
That'd be interesting because I don't know if they'd come on their own, but I'm sure if I just like got one of the fucking guys that I usually watch movies with on, they'd be down. I don't know,
I should interview Dark Side Phil.
dude. I'm gonna tweet at Darkside Phil right now. And
I want to see if he responds.
what is
Get Adam
what is your
22
at?
the podcast.
What's your at so I can?
Oh, Radical Sheev.
Oh fuck. Just
Okay,
message
okay.
me it.
All right.
I'll do it right now though.
The dark side Phil.
Dude, if
Should
you
my
ever get Darkside Phil on, you need to have me on.
Yep. I'll get both of you on there. Uh I should interview Parappa the rapper.
Could you? Is there like a voice actor or something you could pull off?
Maybe. Maybe I could.
Yo, did he fucking deleted his Twitter?
Oh, Dark Side Phil?
Yeah.
Oh. But here's my hold on, I'm gonna send you my Twitter.
Oh yeah, I'll follow you right now. I'll email him. I'm gonna email Darkside Phil.
Oh my god.
Uh, honestly, if you're to have anyone on, I'm trying to think of someone interesting. I've had Rowan on already.
Yeah.
Um, have you
I
ever thought
will
of
probably
like
have I'll have recurring people like in the
right?
future, but like not as like because I just started this podcast, this series this year, so it's early, but
Um, yeah, get more like popular like shit post rappers, producers,
yeah,
and
okay,
shit like
yeah,
it. Do you know who Hikiana is?
yeah.
Yeah, you should get him on just because I want to hear his beautiful voice. I think he's a beautiful man. Hikiana, if you're listening to this right now, I would like suck your dick in a heartbeat. I don't know you. Like we've only spoken like twice. He probably thinks I'm a fucking creep, but most people do. There's just certain people on this site that I'm cool with, like, or I think in my head I'm cool with, but really they're probably like talking shit
Yeah,
on
I
me.
like
Like,
that too.
but
I'm more like they're like, Julian who? Oh yeah, yeah, that guy, that guy.
Oh
I'm more
yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
guy. I'm
Like
more of that guy.
exactly. I fucking think of myself too highly. They're not even talking shit on me. They're just like they just don't know who I am.
But
Um,
yeah,
yeah, that's
I was thinking it's like yeah, there's a lot of just rappers, art SoundCloud artists, YouTubers, the
yeah. He
yeah,
kind of just
everything.
produced for Shepherd, so I think it would be a
Yeah,
an interesting like a logical step to go next.
yeah. I'll probably hit him up. And if anybody's listening to this, if you want to be interviewed,
Just don't be
if you're
fucking.
if you've just done something, you don't have to be like the most talented person. Everybody I've had on here or just don't they're just like, oh yeah, my music sucks, my videos suck, ha ha ha. You
Mine
know, nobody
literally
thinks highly of
suck. They're
themselves.
bad.
People don't think people on here don't think highly of themselves. So
Do
it's
not
okay.
listen to my music.
So anybody can be on here. You just have to have done something, either music, videos, any art form, maybe entertainment, any form of art, entertainment, or have done something impactful in the world. You know?
You know what? Actually, I don't know if you've ever heard of him. I don't even know if he's like done anything of like importance, so to speak. I don't know if he like regularly does this, but I know his name on Facebook is like Claude Balmains or something. He draws really fucking good art. I don't know if he'd be a good guest, but like he's one of the most talented
Yeah, I might
people I
get
can think of.
artists in the future. I'm not sure.
Dude, he just draws a bunch of underground rappers all day and really really good. Really fucking
Uh,
talented guy.
um, I'm I'm gonna wrap this up because I'm gonna go to bed. Uh, so
Okay.
yeah. Thank you though for this
Yeah.
podcast. It's really
Yeah, well
fun. I have to hit you up later when I'm doing that.
for that next
But
one.
yeah, I'm doing.
Well, when do you think that's gonna be? Because I'm probably not gonna.
So you're like an hour away from me at the
I
time.
think we're on the same. It's like 3:04 where I am right now.
Yeah, yeah. So 3:04. So I'm planning on doing it around 8 p.m.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably be up for that. Let's do it.
All right. Well, thank you for the podcast
Of
and
course, Dad.
have a have a have a lovely day, listeners.
Fucking fags.